Okay, in the previous meeting we have learned about three skills ya, sampai ke avoid similar sound. Oh, nah sekarang kita akan maju ke skill number 4. Skill number 4 adalah draw conclusion about who, what, and where. Nah, di sini teman-teman is like pertanyaan inference ya. Mungkin teman-teman pernah masih ingat pertanyaan inference kalau misalkan di reading itu menarik kesimpulan. Nah, di writing lagi. Di listening juga sama, ini tuh menarik kesimpulan berdasarkan apa yang kita dengar. Kalau inference di reading kan menarik kesimpulan berdasarkan apa yang kita baca. Kalau di listening menarik kesimpulan atas apa yang kita dengar. Oke, menarik kesimpulan atas apa yang kita dengar. Oke, draw conclusion about who, tentang siapa, apa, what, dan where, di mana. Biasanya ada when juga ya. Nah, di sebelah sini everyone, instead you must draw a conclusion based on clue given in dialogue. Okay, one kind of conclusion that is common in this part of the test is to ask you determine who the speaker based on the clues given. Okay, based on the clues given. Take a note everyone, based on the clues given. Nah, di sebelah sini guys, di nomor misalnya ini nih. Can you tell me what assignments I missed when I was absent from your class? Okay, can you tell me what assignment gitu ya? I miss yang terlewat gitu ya. When I was absent from your class. Terus tiba-tiba Simennya bilang you miss one homework and assignment and a quiz. Oke, dengan teman-teman mendengarkan kejadian seperti ini gitu kan ya. Tiba-tiba naratornya bilang who is the man? Siapakah man itu? Oke, berdasarkan clue yang teman-teman dengarkan gitu ya, dari mulai ada assignment, ada yang mulai your class, ada mulai dengan kata-kata homework. Berarti ini semua tentang di kelas gitu kan. Nah, ini yang ditanyainnya adalah who is the man? Berarti tak lain dan tak bukan pasti adalah a teacher. Oke, who is the man? Pasti dia adalah seorang guru, everyone. Nah, kayak gitu-gitulah. Nah, misalnya ada lagi nih. Misalnya nih, are you going to read those books here in the library? Kamu kamu mau baca buku-buku itu di sini gitu ya, di perpustakaan. Terus Simennya bilang, I think I'd rather check them out now and take them to home. Oke, I'd rather check them out now and take them home. Aku pikir aku bakal check out, maksudnya ya bakal diregistrasi dulu bukunya, langsung dibawa pulang, minjem gitu. What will the man probably do next? Berarti ini mempertanyakan, kalau ini mempertanyakan apa ya? Ini mempertanyakan apa yang akan dilakukan. Kan draw conclusion-nya bisa aja siapa, who, bisa aja apa tuh maksudnya apa yang akan dilakukan, bisa aja di mana gitu kan ya. Di sini mempertanyakannya apa? Oke, what probably do next tuh kan. What probably do next berarti isinya apa tuh guys kira-kira? Oke. Berarti itu kira-kira isinya akan menjadi yang D ya. Go to the circulation desk. Oke. Sirkulasi, meja sirkulasi tempat peminjaman buku di perpustakaan. Ya, kayak gitu-gitulah. Jadi teman-teman bukan menebak, menyimpulkan berdasarkan apa yang ada pada clue-nya. Sama halnya dengan demikian dengan seperti ini gitu. Oke. Nih for example, are you going into the water or are you going just to lie there on the sand? Oke. Maksudnya adalah kamu bakalan renang nggak gitu ya? Atau kamu bakalan hanya selonjoran aja atau tiduran aja, go lay, rebahan there on the sand. I think I need to put on some suntan lotion. Oke, suntan lotion berarti ya it's like sunblock lah ya. Where does this conversation probably take place tuh kan? Di sini ada kata-kata pasir, ada kata-kata air, ada kata-kata sunblock gitu ya, suntan lotion. Berarti di manakah this conversation probably take place? Di mana ini? Berarti talenta tabukan adalah beach, oke, di pantai. Ya, jadi teman-teman menyimpulkan berdasarkan clue yang ada pada audionya. Oke, so you must listen carefully everyone. Oke, kayak gitu ya. Nah, yuk guys, kita akan coba nih. Misalnya nih, kita coba yang ini deh. Coba guys, ini masih kebaca ya, maksudnya apa namanya skripnya gitu ya, jadi enak. Nih guys, ayo kita tebak bareng-bareng. I'd like to deposit this check in my account, please. Would you like any cashback? Who is the woman? Kira-kira apa tuh? Si woman ini siapa kira-kira?
Bank teller.
Oke, a bank teller. Very good. Number two, have you deposit your paycheck? No, but that's next on my list on my list errands. What will the man probably do next? Kira-kira apa tuh? Okay, no, but that's next on my list of errands. Have you deposit your paycheck? No, that's next on my list of errands. What will the man probably do next? Kira-kira bakal ngelakuin apa selanjutnya, guys?
Go to bank.
Okay,
Go to bank.
go to bank. Okay, very good ya. Go to bank, very good. Ya, nice. Ke bawah lagi. Nah, did you get bread, eggs, and milk? Now we need to stand in line at the checkout counter. Where does the conversation probably take place? Berarti nanyain di mana nih lokasinya? Di, ayo, kita
On
harus
a
ngantri
farm.
dulu.
On a farm.
Did you get bread, roti, eggs, telur, and milk, susu? Now we need to stand in line. Kita harus ngantri nih sebelum kita check out.
In a market.
In a market, benar sekali. Oke, in a market, very good. Nah, guys, yuk kita coba kerjakan 1-5 nih, guys, terkait pertanyaan-pertanyaan draw conclusion. Oke, yuk kita kerjakan bareng-bareng. Yuk, guys, kita kerjain bareng-bareng, guys. Ini berarti skill number 4 ya.
TOEFL Exercise 4, page 38. In this exercise, listen carefully to each short dialogue and question on the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You will have to draw conclusions about who, what, and where. Number 1.
I didn't bring my laboratory manual today.
You can share mine. Today we're conducting the experiment on photosynthesis, and we can work together.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 2.
This is Flight 707 requesting permission to land.
Flight 707, you are cleared for landing.
Who is the man? Number 3.
Do you want to do the dishes now or later?
I'd rather put them off as long as possible.
What will the man probably do? Number 4.
How much of a tip should I leave?
Oh, $1's plenty. The service wasn't very good.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 5.
Can I pick up my shoes on Tuesday? I need them for a party that night.
They should be fixed by then.
Who is the man?
Oke, guys, yuk kita coba jawab bareng-bareng, everyone. Oke, nomor 1 sampai nomor 5 nih. Yuk kita jawab bareng-bareng.
Guys, listen carefully to each short dialogue and question on the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You will have to draw conclusions about who, what, and where. Number 1.
I didn't bring my laboratory manual today.
You can share mine. Today we're conducting the experiment on photosynthesis, and we can work together.
Where does this conversation probably take place?
Oke, di mana, guys?
B.
Yang B ya, in a biology laboratory. Benar, yang B. Now number 2.
Number 2.
This is Flight 707 requesting permission to land.
Flight 707, you are cleared for landing.
Who is the man?
Who is the man ya? Bukan who is the woman, who is the man. Berarti nanyain yang speaker one. Kira-kira siapa tuh?
He is a pilot.
He is a pilot. Betul sekali. Nice. Number 3.
Number 3.
Do you want to do the dishes now or later?
I'd rather put them off as long as possible.
What will the man probably do?
Okay. I'd rather put them all as long as possible. Berarti,
Sí.
okay, I'll put them out ya as long as possible. Berarti nantilah gitu maksudnya. Nanti aja deh. Nanti juga bakal dibersihin tapi nanti gitu. Berarti isinya adalah yang A enggak, yang B use as many dishes possible. No. Yang C wash the dishes for as long as possible. Enggak, bukan nyucinya yang lama, tapi wait until later to clean up. Wait until later to clean up. Nanti aja dibersihinnya. Gitu maksudnya ya. Berarti dia bakal nunggu dulu, maksudnya dia bakal ya rebahan dulu atau apalah gitu. Number 4.
Number 4.
How much of a tip should I leave?
Oh, $1's plenty. The service wasn't very good.
Where does this conversation probably take place?
Okay, di mana everyone?
Sí.
Okay,
Sí.
service station, are you sure? Take a look at here, everyone. Careful.
Where does this conversation probably take? Number 4.
How much of a tip should I leave?
How much the tips should I leave? Tips yang harus aku tinggalin. Yang ngasih tip biasanya kita ke bank ngasih tip gitu ya.
B.
Oke, antara B sama D. Coba lihat dulu setelahnya.
Oh, $1's plenty. The service wasn't very good.
Where does this conversation probably take place?
Restoran, everyone. Ya, service. Restoran. Okay, the service is not really good. Nomor 5, ya emang biasanya di restoran sih ya kalau ninggalin tips mah.
Number 5.
Can I pick up my shoes on Tuesday? I need them for a party that night.
They should be fixed by then.
Who is the man?
Boleh nggak aku ngambil sepatunya by Tuesday menjelang hari Selasa? Terus dia bilang seharusnya sih sudah benar di hari Selasa. Ya maksudnya sudah di fix gitu ya dari Selasa, udah dibenerin sepatunya. Berarti isinya adalah yang sales clerk, are you sure? No, ya. Not in the fixture department, but is shoe repair person. Yang B isinya ya. A shoe repair person. Yang B. Oke, nah kita lanjut lagi ke soal selanjutnya. Skill number 5. Listen for who and what in passive. Ingat everyone, kita akan belajar menggunakan bentuk pasif ya. Contoh, did Sally go to the bank this morning? Yes, she did. She got a new checking account. She got a new checking account, it means that she opened. Dia membuka rekening baru ya. She got a new checking account, it means that she opened. She opened a new checking account. What does the woman imply? Ya maksudnya berarti isinya adalah yang B ya everyone ya. A new checking account was open. Tuh kan. Di sini teman-teman berarti harus tahu ya perihal pergrammaran ya. Pergrammaran di sini kalimatnya active voice. Oke, ini kalimat aktif sedangkan ini adalah kalimat pasif. Remember that pasif memiliki makna di atau ter dengan rumus to be plus verb yang ketiga. Oke, kayak gitu ya. Ya, udah benar-benar. Biasanya dalam soal TOEFL kalau di sininya aktif, isinya akan menjadi pasif biasanya. Kalau begitu pun sebaliknya kalau di sininya pasif, isinya akan menjadi aktif gitu. Oke. Nah, kita akan coba nih. ke bawah. Kayak gini nih. Oke, number one contoh. Alice needs to pay her tuition today. But her tuition has already been paid, tuh kan? Saya tanya, ini kalimatnya aktif atau pasif, everyone? Been paid. Ini adalah to be, gitu kan ya? Sedangkan ini adalah verb yang ketiga, berarti dibayarkan. Ya, bayarannya gitu kan, iurannya sudah dibayarkan. Berarti isinya adalah harus aktif, everyone. Ini kan pasif, berarti harus aktif. Berarti isinya adalah berarti Alice has already paid her fees. Oke. Alice sudah membayarkan her fees, tagihannya. Ya, atau bayarannya. Oke, seperti itu. Pokoknya kalau misalkan di sininya aktif, isinya pasif. Kalau misalkan dalam audionya pasif, berarti isinya akan menjadi aktif. Gitu aja, guys. Oke, yuk kita langsung ke soalnya aja deh. Oke, karena teman-teman sudah tahu gambarannya gimana. Yuk, nomor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seperti biasa, everyone. Oke, ini skill number 5.
TOEFL Exercise 5, page 40. In this exercise, listen carefully to each short dialogue and question on the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of passives. Number 1.
Would you like to go to the new restaurant on the corner?
Is that the one that serves vegetarian food?
What does the woman want to know? Number 2.
Has Harry
Heard from the law school yet?
Yes, he was admitted by the law school for the fall semester.
What happened to Harry? Number 3.
Mark said that you were a lot of help.
Well, I took care of his plants while he was out of town.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
Do you know what happened during the lightning storm?
Yes, several trees were destroyed.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
Did you see Sally? Her leg's in a cast.
Yes, I know. She told me that she broke her leg skiing in the mountains.
What happened to Sally? Number 6.
The horses are not in very good shape now.
Oke. Wait, everyone. Wait ya. Oke, everyone. I'm so sorry. Come on, let's continue about this. Sorry ya. Ada sedikit gangguan tadi. Yuk, kita lanjut. Kita ulangi deh ya dari nomor 1 ya. So sorry, guys.
Should be particularly clear to each short dialogue and question on the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question.
Ingat, pasif sama aktif ya.
You should be particularly careful of passives.
Okay, everyone, let's mention one by one. Come on, number one.
To each short. Number one.
Would you like to go to the new restaurant on the corner?
Is that the one that serves vegetarian food?
Okay,
What does the woman want to know?
is that the one which serves vegetable or even vegetarian food? Oke, ingat serve berarti melayani. Berarti kita rubah ke dalam pasif. Pasif yang betul nomor satu adalah yang
D.
betul sekali. If vegetarian food can be obtained. Berarti kan serve mendapatkan atau melayani. Obtain berarti didapatkan atau dilayani. Benar? Oke, nomor dua. Gitu aja guys. Pasif sama aktif juga harus berjalan.
Number two.
Has Harry heard from the law school yet?
Yes, he was admitted by the law school for the fall semester.
What happened to Harry?
He was admitted by the law school. Berarti yang B ya, the law school accepted him as the student. Oke, tadi kan he is admitted, dia diterima oleh law school. Berarti aktifnya adalah law school menerimanya sebagai student, kan gitu ya. Aktif pasif bermain everyone. Nomor 3 sekarang.
Number three.
Mark said that you were a lot of help.
Well, I took care of his plants while he was out of town.
What does the woman mean?
I took care of his plants. Aku mengurus tanaman-tanamannya. Berarti tanaman-tanamannya diurus. Oke, berarti isinya adalah Mark's plants were cared for. Diurus, were cared for tuh in his absence, ketika dia nggak ada. Gitu guys ya, nomor 4.
Number four.
Do you know what happened during the lightning storm?
Yes, several trees were destroyed.
What does the man mean?
Several trees were destroyed. Beberapa pohon terhancurkan gitu ya, hancur. Destroyed, dihancurkan. Berarti isinya adalah yang
B.
yang the storm damaged the trees. Very good, betul sekali. Nomor 5 sekarang.
Number five.
Did you see Sally? Her leg's in a cast.
Yes, I know. She told me that she broke her leg skiing in the mountains.
What happened to Sally?
Oke, berarti isinya adalah he broke the leg. Berarti the leg was broken atau the leg was hurt boleh. Berarti isinya adalah yang C ya, benar ya. Her leg was hurt, sakit, tersakiti on a skiing trip. Yang C berarti isinya. Betul everyone. Jadi permainannya gitu ya. Aktif, pasif. Oke, jadi grammarnya juga harus bagus. Yuk lanjut everyone ke skill number 6. Nah, skill number 6 adalah listen for who and what will multiple noun. For who and what will with multiple noun. Maksudnya adalah when everyone ya. Kalau misalkan ada kalau misalkan ada when there is a more than one noun in a sentence in a short dialogues, it is common for the answer to confuse which noun does what. Jadi ya, maksudnya adalah kalau misalkan ada dua kata benda gitu ya, itu akan membingungkan, makanya kita harus mendengarkan siapa dan apa, oke, dengan multiple noun itu. Jadi kita fokus ke siapa dan apanya gitu, ya. Lihat sebelah sini, contohnya kayak gini nih. Do you know who is in the band now? I heard that Mara replaced Robert. Tuh kan ada dua kata benda di sana, ada dua orang di sana. I heard that Mara replaced Robert. Aku dengar Mara menggantikan Robert in the band. Oke, berarti Mara ngambil alih perannya si Robert di band, kan gitu ya. Berarti Mara. What does the woman say about the band? Tuh, lihat tuh. Bingung langsung. Robert become new member. Robert took Mara's place. Mara didn't have a place in the band. Mara took Robert place in the band. Berarti ini adalah yang D. Oke. Jadi fokus everyone. Ya kalau ada kata bendanya dua atau mungkin kata kerjanya dua yang dilakukan, intinya yang mana gitu yang benar-benar dilakukan gitu guys ya. Contoh lagi misalnya kayak gini nih. Oke. Why is Bill not at work this week? Kenapa Bill nggak kerja minggu ini? His doctor made him take a week off. Oke, his doctor made him, memintanya. Made itu bukan berarti membuat ya, bisa aja memintanya, membujuknya, menyuruhnya take a week off, istirahat selama 1 minggu. What does the woman mean? Berarti ini apa guys? Coba tebak. Berarti isinya adalah
Alpha.
kalau yang alpha, the doctor decide to take some time off from work. Yang dibicarakan bukan dokternya, yang dibicarakan adalah si Bill. Berarti yang B, the doctor told Bill he wasn't too weak to work. Oke. Kok he wasn't sih? Harusnya was ya, the doctor told Bill he was too weak to work. Kalau yang D, Bill took a vacation on his doctor's order. Ngomongin vacation gitu enggak ya? Kan kesehatan ini tajuknya juga. Kalau yang C, ini kayaknya lupa kelebihan, maksudnya kelebihan was not, harusnya was aja deh. Kalau yang C, Bill was mad, nggak ada kata-kata marah di sini. Kalau yang A, the doctor decide to take some time off from her work. What does the woman mean? Oh bisa, oh boleh benar-benar. Yang A rada masuk akal. Yang A lebih masuk akal sih. Yang A benar-benar. The doctor decide to take some time off from work. Oke, berarti dokternya yang meminta gitu ya. Meminta Billy ya untuk take some time off from work. Oke, yang A sih. Kalau misalkan yang B ininya ke ada was not gitu ya. Oke, sip kayak gitu lah ya guys. Jadi hati-hati kalau misalnya ada dua subjek kayak gini nih, ada his doctor, ada him, kan ada dua subjeknya tuh. Careful guys. Contoh yang kedua misalnya, why is Paul going back home this summer? He is returning to Vermont for his sister wedding. Tuh kan ada dua ya. He is returning to Vermont for his sister's wedding. What does the woman mean? Berarti apa tuh guys isinya? Ingat, dia kembali ke Vermont untuk nikahan adiknya.
Delta.
Yang Delta, Paul's sister is coming to his wedding in Vermont.
Salah deh.
Kebalik.
Salah. No, kebalik.
Berarti yang mana tuh? Berarti isinya adalah Paul will be there ya when his sister gets married this summer. Yang C ya.
Ya.
Kayak gitu. So, nah kayak gitu-gitu guys. Hati-hati kalau misalnya subjeknya ada dua. Yo guys, kita langsung latihan soal lagi 1-5 everyone ya. Jangan kekecoh kalau misalnya subjeknya ada dua. Yo guys. Seru ya nih belajar TOEFL, mantap banget nih. Ilmu nambah banyak nih.
TOEFL exercise 6, page 42. In this exercise, listen carefully to each short dialogue and question on the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of who is doing what. Number 1.
The passenger arrived in a taxi.
Yes. And then she had the taxi driver wait at the corner.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
Did you go to the concert last night?
Yes, it was great. And I got to hear Jane play the harp.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Did the children like the new babysitter?
Not really, because she made them go to bed early.
What does the man mean? Number 4.
Why is that man throwing the ball so carefully?
He's tossing the ball to his young son.
What does the woman say about the father and son? Number 5.
Did the professor tell her students about the lecture this evening?
Yes, she directed her students to attend it.
What does the woman mean?
Oke, everyone. Yo, kita bahas nomor 1 sampai nomor 5. Hati-hati ya kalau misalnya subjeknya ada 2. Ingat. Yuk kita bahas perlahan number 1 nih.
You should be particularly careful. Listen carefully to each short dialogue and question on the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of who is doing what. Number 1.
The passenger arrived in a taxi.
Yes, and then she had the taxi driver wait at the corner.
What does the woman mean?
Oke, she had the taxi driver to wait in the corner. Berarti
A.
B. Bravo.
the passenger look for a taxi at the corner. No.
No.
No. Tadi kan si dianya bilang, dan yang si B bilang, dia menyuruh supir taksinya nunggu di pojok. Dia nyuruh supir taksinya nunggu di pojok. What does the woman mean? Berarti isinya adalah, kalau yang A, the passenger wait in the corner. Kebalik, yang wait in the corner adalah si taxi driver. Yang B, the passenger look for a taxi at the corner. Kan udah sempat nyuruh tadi. Yang C, the cab driver wait for the passenger. Hold on, itu masuk akal. Yang D, the passenger cornered the waiting taxi driver. Enggak bisa. Berarti isinya adalah yang C, benar. Yang C, the cab driver or taxi driver, itu pakai sinonim ya. Wait for the passenger. Oke. Karena minta nunggu di pojok. Ya, intinya nunggu, sama-sama nunggu. Oke, seperti itu. Number 2.
Number 2.
Did you go to the concert last night?
Yes, it was great. And I got to hear Jane play the harp.
What does the woman mean?
Oke. Berarti isinya apa?
A.
B.
Ayo beda-beda nih. Come on. Repeat ya. Come on.
So the concert last night?
Number 2.
Did you go to the concert last night?
Yes, it was great. And I got to hear Jane play the harp.
What
Oke.
does the woman mean?
Jane play the harp. Berarti bukan harp ya. Berarti
Bravo.
yang B, benar sekali. Jane gave a harp recital last night. Betul. Number 3.
Number 3.
Did the children like the new babysitter?
Not really, because she made them go to bed early.
What does the man mean?
Oke. Maksudnya apa tuh guys? The babysitter made her to go to bed early. Langsung disuruh tidur, dipaksa disuruh tidur.
Charlie.
The babysitter made the bed after the children got up. No.
B.
Yang B, benar sekali. The babysitter selalu nyuruh anaknya untuk langsung tidur segera gitu ya. Berarti isinya adalah yang B. The children were forced. Forced itu dipaksa. Dipaksa to go to bed early. Untuk pergi tidur. Cepat-cepat. Ya. Number 4 sekarang.
Number 4. Why is that man throwing the ball so carefully?
He's tossing the ball to his young son.
What does the woman say about the father and son?
He is tossing the ball to the young son. Berarti
Delta bukan sir. The man is
in the sun. Kan sun maksudnya sun anak-anak laki-laki. Sun anak laki-laki. Berarti
the boy. The boy.
B. This B.
yang B ya. The boy is receiving the ball from his dad. Benar. Oke, tossing. Dikasih, dioper. Oke, sip. Nomor 5.
Number 5.
Did the professor tell her students about the lecture this evening?
Yes, she directed her students to attend it.
What does the woman mean?
She direct the students to attend. Dia mengarahkan siswa-siswi untuk hadir. Berarti apa tuh?
C. The student were given direction.
To the lecture. Kalau yang A, the students were told to go listen. No. Yang B, the professor attend that event. Betul sekali yang C berarti. The students were given direction to lecture. Disuruh hadir ya, to lecture. Okay, save everyone. Lanjut lagi, masih ada waktu. Nah, kita ke skill selanjutnya. Skill selanjutnya adalah listen for negative expression. Oke, mendengarkan ekspresi yang negatif. Oke. Negative expression are common in a short dialogue and the most of kind correct respond to a negative statement. Most common kind correct response to a negative statement is a positive statement containing a word with opposite meaning. Maksudnya gimana sih? Maksudnya kalau misalkan di audionya itu negatif, biasanya jawabannya akan berbentuk positif. Contoh kayak gini nih. How did they got their mother house in the Maine is only 5 hours. Bagaimana dia nyampe ke rumah neneknya selama 5 jam saja. They didn't drive slowly. Negatif dong. Ya. They didn't drive slowly. Mereka tidak berkendara dengan lambat. Negatif kan? Didn't drive slowly. Nah, what does the woman say about the trip? Nanyain tentang speaker 2. What does the woman say about the trip? Ingat, didn't drive slowly. So, berarti dia sama halnya dengan they drove rather quickly. Nah, isinya akan menjadi positif. Jadi lawannya. Dia tidak berkendara dengan lambat. Oh, berarti dia berkendara dengan cepat gitu. Ya, nah di TOEFL sering kali soal-soalnya tuh begitu. Ya, jadi negatif di audionya gitu kan. Pas kesininya jadi positif isinya. Jadi teman-teman harus benar pintar-pintar ya untuk mengakali semua itu. Kalau di audionya negatif, jawabannya akan berbentuk positif. Opposite aja. Gitu guys ya. Nih, ini adalah macam-macam regular expression. Negative expression. Kalau misalkan yang regular ya seperti biasa lah, pakai not, pakai nt, kayak isn't, didn't gitu ya. Tom is not sad about the result. Not sad, ini negatif, positifnya happy gitu kan. Other negatives, kayak nobody, no one, nothing, never. Oke. Nobody arrive on time. Sama halnya dengan nobody coming late. Kan gitu ya. Nobody comes late. Nobody arrive on time. Nggak ada satupun yang tepat waktu. Berarti nobody. Nobody didn't. Gimana ya? Gimana? Wait. Nobody arrived on time. Ya benar berarti nobody late. Nobody late. Sal never works hard. Sama halnya dengan Sal is lazy. Kayak gitu guys. Never works hard. Ini lazy. Ingat never itu negatif ya kan. Never itu not ever. Terus ada juga yang negatif berbentuk prefix kayak awalan an, in, sama this. Ingat kalau misalnya happy, unhappy. The patient was insane. Insane tuh gila. Sane sadar gitu kan. The patient was insane. Patientnya gila. Berarti the patient is crazy gitu. Ini negatif nih. Kita rubah ke dalam bentuk positif dengan bilang crazy aja. Nggak ada embel-embel not gitu. Nggak ada embel-embel in lagi. Nggak ada. Oke. Kayak gitu ya. Kayak gini nih everyone. I cannot seem to get the door unlocked. I cannot seem to get the door unlocked. That isn't the right key for the door. No. That isn't the right key for the door. Itu bukan kunci yang pas untuk pintunya. Berarti isinya apa guys? Isn't right. Isn't right ya berarti wrong. Kan gitu ya. Berarti yang C. The man has the wrong key. Nah gitu aja everyone. Lagi misalnya. Were you pleased with last week's convention? Nothing went as planned. Tidak ada yang berjalan sesuai rencana. Nothing went as planned. Oke. Berarti isinya adalah ingat guys, jadi positif isinya. Ini kan negatif nih, nothing nih. Di sini jadi positif, gak boleh ada did not, gak boleh ada not, gak boleh. Berarti isinya adalah yang A ya. Convention was disorganized. Oke, gak boleh ada not lagi. Oke, seperti itu everyone ya. Terakhir, misalnya nomor 3 nih. Are you planning to go to college next year? Kamu rencana langsung lanjut kuliah? I'm really unsure. Aku sangat gak yakin. I'm really unsure. Dia pakai negatif tuh. Unsure about the idea. Berarti isinya akan menjadi positif everyone di sininya. Berarti I'm really unsure. Aku nggak yakin unsure itu. Ya. Berarti his idea is to go to college. No. Berarti ini he's hesitant about attending the college. Okay? Hesitant tuh ragu-ragu. Ini kan I'm really unsure. Aku nggak yakin ya. Berarti kan ragu kan, benar? Berarti he's hesitant. Hesitant tuh ragu-ragu about attending the college. Oke, seperti itu everyone. Sip, is there any question for me? Oke, kita ketemu next meeting on Monday everyone. Oke, mantep nih. Ya, kita belajar terus. Sip, okay, if there is no question, I would like to close this session. Thank you so much everyone for coming. Last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you guys.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.